Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel TrendyTex. Today we will see the difference between Claude Sonnet 4, Claude Opus 4.1 and Gemini. You can see in VS Code they have introduced new option for Claude Code. We can open in VS Code and we can maximize. First, we will see the init option. So if you do /init in Claude Code, it will run through your entire code base, which is open, and it will analyze and generate the Claude MD file. So if you want to see the Claude MD file, you can go to your root directory of your project and you can see all the analysis. And you can see since this is an empty directory, it has run through everything quickly, and it has also generated the Claude MD file. So we can quickly maximize the window for the Claude Code, and if you do /clear, it will clear all of them. So I have a simple prompt which generates the simple HTML as you can see on the screen. So this is a simple HTML which displays a fish aquarium with a few fishes moving around, and every 10 seconds so there is a shark which appears and disappears. So this is running currently in Claude Sonnet 4. So we will also try to run the same prompt in Gemini. So here you can see that Claude has already run through the planning mode. So here you can see that what is the requirement, and then based on our requirement it has generated a plan. So if we are okay with that, we can go ahead and then click on auto accept or approve manual edits, or we can click on no. So since we are good with the plan, we will go ahead and then click on accept, and in the new window we will open Gemini, and we are pasting the same prompt which we did it for Claude 4, and we will compare what is the difference between Claude Sonnet 4 and Gemini. So you can see that it is using Gemini 2.5 Pro model. Let's see how Gemini performs. In the meanwhile, Claude Code is running for the accepted plan, and Gemini is just now started with the implementation, and you can see all the prompts which is displayed on the screen. Both uses the CLI, and on the overall we can see that the both looks similar for Claude and Gemini. So in Gemini you can see that it is asking for permission if you want to apply changes, allow once, allow always, and modify with external editor. Since we want to compare, we can click on allow once or allow always. Same way, it has, like, it will create multiple files and it will ask permission for each of them. In the similar way, Claude also is asking for permission, and you can see that Claude has already completed the implementation. And so this is what Claude Sonnet has built for us in a single HTML file. And we can see that the images of fishes is not correct. So this is the default behavior for the Claude Sonnet. So we will add more prompt, and we will say that whatever is the changes we require. Okay, so now we will try the same prompt in Claude Opus. So they have introduced a new one called Opus Plan Mode, or you can choose Opus 4.1. So if you choose the model, you can see that Opus Plan Mode is activated, and we are going to try with the same prompt here also. Before trying out, we will delete the existing HTML which was created by Claude Sonnet 4. In the meanwhile, I think Gemini also um, is running and it is asking for some permission. Let us allow, and we will delete the file which is created by Claude Sonnet 4. Because it is Claude, there are more chances that it will create with the same file name. So we have deleted the HTML file so that I think there is no conflict in file names. Okay, so now it started running. Since we already had a plan mode activated, so we are just running with accept edits on. You can observe clearly the difference in speed between Claude and the Gemini. Claude we have already completed with Sonnet 4 and we have started with Opus 4.1, but still the Gemini is executing the same prompt which we have given initially. Yeah, you can see that it is still executing in the Gemini. Okay, so let's go back to Claude, and you can see that Opus is started implementing, and since it is small, Claude Opus also finished it quickly, and we can see the difference that the Opus, whatever it has built, is better than the Sonnet 4.0 model. Even though both are using Claude, so there is a huge difference between Opus 4.1 and Claude Sonnet 4. And since we have some time before the Gemini finish, we will give one more prompt so that we can make the features look better and the UI of the HTML, we can make it better and elegant. If we see the Gemini is still building. So in the Gemini, since it is running in accepting edits, it will not ask for edit permission. Again, if you select edit once, so it will ask for edit every time. Okay, so it is doing some changes in the HTML file, and you can also see the live changes, whatever the code is, it is adding and it is removing. So now the fishes look bigger, bigger, and also it is moving slowly. It also has a toggle full screen button, and we can see how many fishes running and then when does the shark appears in this file. Let's go back to VS Code, and if we see Gemini is still running. Okay, so it has done something and it is doing more changes. Even you can see that Gemini looks similar to Claude with escape option and all those things. So now it looks like Gemini has completed the implementation. Let us open the HTML file. So you can see that Claude, it automatically opened the HTML file. In Gemini, we need to go to Finder and open. So this is how the Gemini has implemented. So there is a clear difference between Sonnet 4 and Opus. So Sonnet 4 was better, but the image was not clear. Uh, in Opus, the image was clear, but it took us one more prompt to make it better. So we will add same prompt to refine Gemini and make it better. Okay, you can see that we will add to make it better and then elegant in design. Even now, it looks like a square box instead of the images. But if you can see the Opus, it looks almost real with the shark appearing every 10 seconds. Whatever the prompt we have given, it looks almost real. But here it is trying to do something and looks like I think shark is also moving, but it is not correct. Yeah, so you can see the clear difference here in the HTML. Okay, so let's go back to Claude Code and we can see the summary and how the HTML has opened here. Okay, so since I think Gemini is not that good, we will try something here in Claude Code with Opus. So the background looks bland. So let us give a prompt to look good and make it real. Let's see what it does this time. Okay, so there is a clear difference you can see between how Gemini works in speed and Claude. So Claude is way much faster than Gemini. Okay, yeah, so you can see that it has already created the tasks and started working on the to-do list with more realistic deep sea background, coral reefs, and increased fish count and deep depth layers. Yeah, and then we can also see the changes which it is making live. So it has added few lines of code and then it has also removed and so it is almost completed and it's going to test now. So you can see that there are more fishes added now. The count has increased to 16 and there are some bubbles and few other things which is coming in the background. So this is the full screen view and then even at the bottom also there are few things which is added even though it is not uh, clear now, but it is almost what we had given the prompt for. If you want more accurate result, we have to take more time and then give the accurate prompts. Yeah, so let us try in Gemini also the same thing what we tried in Claude. Okay, so and also the another difference is in Claude it has done everything including styles, CSS, everything is done in a single file. But Gemini has created an index.html and style.css. We can see that it is still working on, and it says that failed to edit expected one occurrences. Yeah, and then it has got the correct file now for the CSS. Yeah, it is doing more changes now. Yeah, it has created a script.js file and started adding the JavaScript for the bubbles and horizontal position animation, everything. Yeah. So good thing with the CLI, even if you go to any other AI tools like Augment Code or Klein, so any everywhere you can see what it is doing currently. Yeah, we can see that it has already completed the changes. Even now, after two prompts or three prompts, we have not got the desired results. But now a bubble started coming up since it added the JavaScript. We will see that whether is there any changes by opening in the new tab. Yeah, so you can see the differences. Like this is the first version of Opus, and so this is the final version. So it looks much more elegant and it looks almost real.